This is Introduction to Algebra for Monday, March 23rd, part 2. Now we're looking at problem 3. You should have done it on your paper before you turn this video on. Let's look at number 3. 5 times a number is 49 greater than the product of 2 and the opposite of the number. What is that number? Well, let's back up at the beginning. Okay, we got some clue words. We've got the words times, is, product, opposite. Those are our clue words here. Okay, so let's be at the beginning. 5 times a number. Well, we know that means 5n. Okay, then we have the word is. Is means equals. Okay, so now we have 5n equals, it is 49 greater than. Greater than, I didn't write that on our list, but it's going to be the opposite of less than, isn't it? So we're going to add, but we don't know what we're adding it to. So we're going to say we're going to put on there 49 greater than. So put your 49, but make sure you leave a space because we've got to figure out what it's greater than. Okay? It says that it's greater than the product. Product means the answer to a multiplication problem. So we're going to have to multiply something. We're going to multiply it's greater than the product of 2 and the opposite of the number. So I need to multiply 2 and the opposite of the number. Well, the number is n, right? And opposite makes it negative. So I said the product of 2 and the number, and that number had to be the opposite. That's where my negative came from. Okay? Now, all I need to do is simplify my equation. I need to get rid of this 2n on this side. So I'm going to say plus 2n. Of course, whatever I do on the left, I must do on the right. This cancels, leaving me 7n equals 49. And I'm simply going to divide that. I want to get rid of that 7. So I'm going to divide both sides by 7, leaving me n equals 7. Hopefully you got a 7 as well on your paper. Let's look at number 4. Number 4 says 7 times a number is 30 greater than the sum of twice the number and 5. Okay, so let's look at your clue words. What are your clue words in that? Okay, we have 7 times. Oh, 7 times a number. I know what that is. It's going to be 7n. Then it says is. 7 times a number is. We know that the word is means equals. What does it equal? It equals 30 greater than. Oh, that means it's going to be greater than something, so I'm going to put it out there. What is it greater than? Okay, it is greater than the sum. I'm going to add. I'm going to add something. Okay, I don't know what I'm adding, but I'm adding something. I'm going to add the sum of twice the number. So twice the number will be 2n and 5. So I'm going to say what's twice the number and 5, and I'm going to add 30. Now, I don't need these parentheses here, but I showed you so that you could think through the process of the work, okay? So let's solve this. We have 7n equals 2n plus 35, okay? I need to get rid of this 2n, so I'm going to subtract 2n from each side. When I do this, this cancels, leaving me 35. And 7n minus 2n is 5n. Now, I'm simply going to divide because I need to get rid of that 5 so I can get my n by itself. So n equals 7. Hopefully those weren't so difficult for you. Okay? I just think through your key words. If you don't know your key words, may I suggest you write these down on your notebook or on a piece of paper that you're not going to lose, and make sure you have it as a reference while you're doing the class. Please don't use them on your quiz though. It's to help me know if you're understanding the material. Let's look at number 5. We're supposed to graph x is not equal to or greater than -1. Well, if x is not, remember, I'm not going to be able to graph those not or those inequalities, okay? So I have to make it a positive statement. X is not less than or equal to -1. I have to change that into making it a true statement. So what is x? Well, x then must be not less than, it must be greater than -1. Okay? It's not equal, so I can just forget the equals. And it said it was not less than. If it's not less than, it must be greater than. Go over to your number line, find your number 1. It says that it doesn't say that it's equal, so that means I'm going to do what? I'm going to circle. If it's equal, then I color in that number. So I circle number 1, and I draw my arrow to the numbers that are greater. Look at number 6. X is not greater than or equal to -3. Okay, so I want to make this a positive. I want to say x then is less than -3. Remember, if it says it's not equal, then I'm not gonna address the fact that it's that, okay? So, because it's not equal to it. All right? Now, x is less than -3. If x is less than, I'm gonna go over here and circle my -3 and go to my negative numbers. Okay? Today, I want you for homework, I want you to do 7 through, I'm trying to see what my little number says here. We're going to do 7 through 11, okay? Not much homework today to this, okay? We're going to do 7 through 11, and I want you to do quiz 81 and 82. Do the front and the back, and then do problems 7 through 11, okay? Please make sure you're doing your quiz. Do your paper quizzes, then take your online quiz.